Friends, we did it. After almost 100 videos discussing this whole Total Fruit Island lost media, we see the host of Total Fruit Island right before our eyes. Okay, no, this is not actually the host of Total Fruit Island, but it's pretty darn close. By the way, if you don't know what Total Fruit Island is, just check the link in the description for context. Spoilers, I don't actually have any new concrete evidence of TFI, but I do have 80% solidified mud evidence. Like, this is a pretty good lead is what I'm trying to say. So what's the context? So this Twitter user, Giant Rice Cake, recently tweeted at me saying, "I found something cool about Total Fruit Island. What Mandarin Orange's design looked like. The characters were based off Fruity Cuties, and the Mandarin Orange Fruity Cutie character was used for TFI Orange. Hashtag Total Fruit Island, hashtag Lost Media." So first off, thank you, Giant Rice Cake, for mentioning this to me, because I otherwise wouldn't have known. So I saw this, was flabbergasted, because instantly looking at this, it clicked in my brain. Like, this really reminded me of what I saw in 2010 on YouTube. So I replied by saying, "Wow, this looks almost exactly like what I'm remembering Mandarin in the show looking like, down to the hat. You might be onto something." Because I didn't mention the hat in my previous videos about TFI because I literally couldn't recall it. But I think if you were to look at this and crop off the hat, to me, it really looks empty, like something's missing. And so this kind of unlocked this thought in my head that, yeah, Total Fruit Island Mandarin really did look like that. So I wanted to know more, so I looked at this link in the tweet, which takes us to a Wayback Machine snapshot of a website. And what is that website? It's Fruity Cuties. What is this? I don't know what this is. So if you go to this link, this website now, it literally does not exist. The website is dead. But it looks like in 2011, which is when the snapshot took place, Fruity Cuties was like this place where they shared art of these cutesy fruits, and there's maybe 40 of them on this homepage. My best opinion or guess is that these people are not directly affiliated with the person who created Total Fruit Island, and I also don't think that the Total Fruit Island character simply screenshotted these characters and put them in the show, but I would wager there's like an 80% chance that the Total Fruit Island character looked at these for inspiration at least, because like I said, Mandarin looks so similar, but also a lot of these other characters look really similar. Now obviously you only have my own testimony to go off of here when I say this, but like I mentioned that there was a dragon fruit. And okay, this isn't exactly a dragon fruit, but it looks kind of similar with the bright pink. Wow, silly me. There was literally a character called Dragon Fruit on that webpage. And also, the fruit here is literally shaped like a dragon, like a fun little joke. And I feel like I actually remember Total Fruit Island using the same joke of making dragon fruit shaped like a dragon, but my mind might be playing tricks with me, but I don't know, I feel like I've seen this before. Just the shapes of these characters and the fact that the faces are low down on the body and very cutesy with like shiny pupils, it just looks very similar. But yeah, I'm really struggling to think how the Total Fruit Island characters actually look. Like, I don't remember if they had like dot eyes or line eyes or whatever. So like it could have just been screenshots, or it could have been just like very closely inspired. Anyway, I wanted to do a bit more sleuthing. So even though the website these days is down, we can kind of navigate through the 2011 snapshot to see a little bit more. So if we go to home to figure out like, who are these guys? We come to this page that has some contact information. When I saw this one on the left that says, "Follow Fruity Cuties tweets on Twitter," I was like, that's really cool, because if someone has a Twitter account, it's very likely the Twitter account is still alive even if the website is down. So I clicked on it, and it takes us to another Wayback Machine snapshot. But here we go. This is a Twitter handle that I hope is still alive. Actually, I know because I've already checked. So if we go to twitter.com/fruitycuties, it is the Twitter account associated with the website. It is still up. It hasn't been updated since 2015, which aligns with the fact that the website itself is down. So I'm guessing that if this was some sort of startup company, it just stopped running maybe 6 years ago, and the last thing they said was, "We're a bit late to the party, but Fruity Cuties is now also on Instagram, so check us out." Okay, so I didn't know that. They're on Instagram as well. Oh, it's not available. Okay, so not every path leads somewhere, but this path does feel like it leads somewhere, because when I was scrolling through this and I just saw fruit after fruit, I was like, that looks like strawberry from TFI. Actually, I don't remember if there was strawberry in TFI, but I could totally see it. What's also really cool is, remember, Total Fruit Island is confirmed to have come out in December 2010. And when I was scrolling through this, it really felt like that 2010 to 2011 era was also when this Twitter account was the most active. So the timing really lines up. So you can see December 2010. And there's just like so many links here. And I don't know if any of these will like get us information. So like I'm going into this cold as well. So like I've never gone to this YouTube link, but what is this? Okay, so this is Coconut and the Full Moon. Again, like these are videos made by the official Fruity Cuties, not by the Total Fruit Island person. But I still feel like we're getting so much content about the style of TFI. Like I know that a lot of TFI investigators right now are kind of keeping a list of how many contestants they know are on the show. And there's confirmed to be Mandarin, Apple, Banana, and Starfruit, which was literally confirmed by one of Pudster's tweets from 2010. So for all of you enthusiasts, I think it might be fun or helpful to go through this Fruity Cuties website and try to piece something together here, because I think there is a high overlap between the characters here and the TFI contestants. Some more food for thought is that Fruity Cuties looks like something that should have been really popular in the early 2010s, at least to me, because it's very similar to other popular trends like Hoops and Yo-Yo or Nyan Cat and so on. But if you look at their tweets or Google searches, you can tell that they're only getting, 2 likes, 1 retweet. It wasn't, an internet sensation. So because it was kind of underground, I don't know if that makes it more or less likely that Total Fruit Island is connected with them, but I thought I'd just throw that out there. I will say that, where was it? Starfruit also shows up here. So that is another, linking evidence. Like, if Starfruit didn't show up on this roster, then I would be less confident about this connection, but he's here as well. And then another thing I don't know if I really want to touch on is there's also Asian Pear, which seems to be in the Japanese style of, I think they're called geisha women. And I don't know if this was in the show. I literally don't have a memory of this, but I think if they were, then that would be even more reason for my dad, who was watching over my shoulder, to mention it. So I don't know, this is just me kind of speculating, but I could see maybe a third of these or half of these being contestants, because I do not think the show had 40 or so contestants. It definitely only had 20 or so. Anyway, I just think that there's so much to look through here. Obviously, there's more snapshots throughout time as well, so you can see how the website evolved. And there's also a contact, shop, goodies, games. There's a lot of content to pour through. I don't know if any of it will be Total Fruit Island related, but I just think it's fun that there's another path we can go down to find more. So yeah, thank you, Giant Rice Cake, for tweeting this. I don't know who you are, but this was a really great piece of content. But you also seemed really sure that these characters were indeed based off of Fruity Cuties. I mean, me saying this off my own memory probably boosts your confidence, but before I said anything, how could you know for certain that the Mandarin from Fruity Cuties was definitely the inspiration for TFI? Maybe you know more info? I don't know. Anyway, I love this lost media hunt. Okay, one last update. While I was rendering this video, literally just 5 minutes away from uploading it, I discovered that there's this Twitter thread from just a couple weeks ago, where English Cream Cakes confirms that Total Fruit Island was, yes, based off of Fruity Cuties. And by the way, English Cream Cakes was the first pencil voter back in 2011, so they have that OG clout. And they also said that the host of the show was a tomato, not the Mandarin, which I'm willing to believe because I actually don't remember who the host was. So this is exciting. Thank you for the new info, English Cream Cakes, and I'll see you all later. Bye!